Right, hello everybody. Back out again today with the dogs. Out in Corbridge. So I've just parked up in the free car park just on the other side of the river, and I'm just going for a little bimble. I've got about 2.5, 3, well, say about 3 to 3.5 miles walk up along the river, and then I'm going to wang a left and head into some woodlands. Going to have a little recce of it. I've been told off somebody about it, so I'm going to check it out. I think I've been there before, I'm not really sure. But I'm walking along the Hodge. It used to be an old railway track or something like that. I don't know what it was, I'll have to read the things. I think it is like, it's like bridleway now for walkers, cyclers and things. Last time I was up here, I was walking along the track that's at the edge of the river, but I just thought this would be quicker and easier, and it's up on a higher vantage point, so better views. So I think that's some stones left over from the railways. I'm not really sure. On the way back I'll pop down and have a look. Alright, so this is the area where I am. I've just got a small amount of food where there isn't water. I've got a litre of water for the dogs, some wet food and dry food for them, and I've got myself a brew kit which I've remembered to pack the day, and I've got myself a boil in the bag. I've brought me gas stove where is, because I'm not sure if I'll be able to make a fire, and I've also got a little ground sheet and a tarp where is, just in case I find somewhere nice to settle down and just chill out for the day. We're due a lot of rain today and thunderstorms, so I've just brought a Gore-Tex jacket where it is just in case, but I'm not really bothered. It's about 21-22 degrees, so it's a nice day. Obviously it's the weekend, so there'll be a lot of people out and about, but we'll just see how it goes through the day. And as you can see, I've got Betty and Mitzi where is the day. Betty's just nearly killed us. We hadn't even got out the car park and she ran under my feet. I stood on her by accident and went flying over, and I smashed my knee in. So I had an old couple come and rescue us. Felt a retard, like getting picked up by an old woman and an old man. I'm not kidding you, it fucking hurt me knee though. But I'm alright now, I've walked it off. Betty's fine, she hasn't been injured, even though she yelled about 3 times, like. So she's bloody clumsy at times, like. She just runs under your feet and everything, man. I need to get that sorted. But right, I'm going to shoot off for now, and I'll bring you back in a bit. Come on, used to. Come on. River's looking quite high up. It's looking dirty, you don't mind. But I think the farmer must be bringing all the water up through the river onto his land. His generator over there. See the pipes coming all the way along, look. And into his land. I wouldn't know, like. It's quite a busy field, this one, like. Looks like they're doing a bit of cropping. It's there as well. Right, we're heading up here. Only about half a mile long from where I started. Dogs are enjoying it off the leads. Been speaking to a couple there before. Apparently there's a lot of travellers just up the road, all camped out, and just to be watch the dogs with them. So go through this gate if I can get through with me pig. Come on, can't get through. Go on, come on, look. It's a bit of a squeeze up. Right, come on, Betty, through. She doesn't know how to do it. Look. She's never been through one of these before. Come on, look. Get Betty. I'll bring this back in a bit when I get my dog sorted. Stream down the bottom there. Bad. Come on, you. On you go. Oh, I've just missed it. Get off that. Right, well, we're nearly getting to my destination where I want to be. We're away from the river and all that now. We're further up the bank. It's bloody warm. I'm absolutely sweating. Get into the woods, get sorted, get a drink, and then we're going to find somewhere to settle down for the day and just chillax. Not too bad with the midges at the minute, but probably change once I get into the woods. But it's very clammy today. You can tell there's going to be a thunderstorm coming, like, but the skies are looking alright. A bit grey, like, but it's a beautiful day. Dogs are enjoying themselves, being off the leads, behaving themselves, apart from at the beginning when Betty tried to kill us. So yeah, I think it's a bit of a further walk than what I was thinking this. So the river is right down in the bottom of that valley there, just on the opposite side of the road. Alright, so you can see that we're starting to go uphill a bit. I've just gone past, it's like a Cub Scout area down the bottom there. Looks like loads of kids are camping out with the instructors and that. So happy days for them, like. But we're getting closer to the tree line. You can see it just up the top there in the distance. So I'll bring you back when we get there. Alright. Right, we're nearly there. We're going to be heading in soon. I would like to go and check them woods out one day up the top end. Probably be a lot quieter, better. I have to do that on my own. We've got a farm just to the left hand side of us. Got the main road on the bottom there, and then in the distance you can see the houses. I think that's Corbridge down there. Alright, so that's where we've walked from. I've just come up that little hill there. So it's took us about an hour and a half roughly to get here, I think, possibly. But there's farmland here, and this is Stilston, half a mile, which is just down there where I've passed a couple of houses. I think that's where the cadet place is as well. And then I've got Duke's house is a mile. I'll give you a rough estimate. So as you can see where that pollution's coming out of there, that's Hexham. So that's how far I've walked. Alright, it's not that far, it's about, I say about another mile and a half, 2 miles away that. Alright, so happy days. And now I'm heading up here now. This is a track, and that's the woods I'm heading to. Alright, so when I get there I'll bring this back. So I need to get some fluids because I'm thirsty. Well, I'm here, right at the edge of the woods. Betty's away, like, because we're adventuring straight away. Betty, Mitzi doesn't leave me side, like, Betty does. Oh, there she is, look. Right, we're here, people. People? I know I call you people. Like, you're all people, like, but... Right, and anyway, here we are. This is a lush woods, this. I don't know how many people get in, but straight away I can see graffiti on trees, which isn't a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Can't see much rubbish at the minute, mind. But look at them. Look at the size of them trees. It's nice here, like. Yeah. Right, let's go for an adventure. It's obviously a proper walking route because there's little markers in here seeing where to go. So, but Betty's ran off somewhere, as you can see. Public footpath, so people must get in here. So if it's public footpath, they must be allowed in. So which way should I go? Straight up this road. I would follow where the dogs are going. It's a couple of 9 on my battery and I've got half a battery left. So I'll have a little quick mooch around in here and then find somewhere to settle up. Yeah, I think I might go off track and go down here and get somewhere a little bit privater. Right, come on then, girls. Right, we're going. There's another little track here. So that must follow up there now. But I'm going to go this way. Let's go off the tracks, find somewhere nice. Right, it's quite condensed, this wood, like. Some tall trees. Ground's quite nice inside as well, it's nice and dry. You gotta get people camping in here, man. It's hard to eat this, like. Great area for hammocking. I'd rather stay off the tracks, mate, like. Otherwise you miss bits. Yeah, so the track's just up there, about 50 metres So I'm going to keep walking down this way. That's the edge of the woods there, look, that direction. So we're going to go deeper. Come on, you two. There's some nice little areas in here, like can't hear anybody or anything, which is a great sign. I think there's a few mounds around. I'm going to see what these things are. I think they're like ant hills or something. There's a few of them about, like. Let's go and investigate one. Up here. Aye. Well, I'll tell you what, the floor is crawling in ants around here. So that must be an ant's nest where Betty is. But I'll make sure we didn't disturb it. Betty, come here. Alright, look at there's an ant's nest. There's fucking millions of ants. Oh, that floor is absolutely saturated in them. Aye, ants' nests. I'll not be sleeping in this bit then. Anyway, it's the last thing you want to be, sleeping next to a fucking big ant's nest like that. The floor is just covered in them. Right, let's get away from that. Get eaten alive. But yeah, not a bad little woods, like. I'm not carrying you, Mitzi, you can walk. I know you've walked for a bit, but you'll have rest soon. Come on, over we go, look. Mitzi keeps on after having a bit of a walk. She likes to get carried a bit, but that just ain't happening. I'm about 10-20 foot away from there, from that ant's nest, and there's still shitloads of ants on the ground, like, that's one big nest, that. So I'm going to shoot over this bit. Aye, there's ants everywhere. Right, I'm just going to have a little bit more of an adventure, and I'll bring you back when I find an area to set up. Alright. Right, I'm still looking around for a suitable spot. I've found a load, but as soon as you get near it, there's bloody ants' nests all over. And the last thing you want is to be getting crawled all over the place by ants. There's a lot of dodgy trees around as well. I know my battery's dying, it's on flashing red at the minute. I think I've come to the main entrance again, like, so I'm going to walk up over this time. I've just done a full circle all the way around, basically nearly. I am at the main part. That's where we'll come in earlier on. So instead of going straight across, I've been all around that area. I'm going to go up over there now. I think I've been here before, you know. I'll have a quick look, but I'm going to charge my battery while I'm walking, and I'll bring you back when I find a proper decent spot to set up and just chill out, because my legs are fucking done in now. I've been walking around for about an hour and a half. Alright, beautiful woods though, but see you in a while. Right, hello everybody. Right, I've been walking all over the place, and I've come back to near the beginning of the woods. I just had a bloke come through there looking for treasure hunting, so a bit like what John and that done on the North East Bushcraft when they went down to Edale. So I think that's what they're doing in here. He says there's loads of them scattered all over. You just get all the information off your phone. So but I'm just stopping now. The dogs have had some wet food. I've put some dry food and water out for them, and I've just got a boil in the bag on the go. Mitzi's having a little bark because she's seen somebody walking past, but it doesn't matter where you go in this woods, it's just plagued with ants. I've just noticed there's loads of little mushrooms here as well. I've just come and sat here out the way off the track. Track's just about 50 metres that way and goes down there, and I'll be going back out to head back to Corbridge. There you go. All the dog food, they've had all the wet food and they've had a bit of the dry food. I've got a cup of tea on the go. That's the bag on the left hand side, it's got all the rubbish in, and that's my brew kit. I've got my brew kit on there with my gas stove, and this is where I'm sitting. It's nice and peaceful, like, apart from Mitzi when she barks, when she sees things. That's the direction of where I'll be going out later on, like. But yeah, there's loads of great places to camp in here, but to be quite honest, I've seen 3 groups of people walking around with their dogs and that. I've seen people running through here. I've just seen a lad and lass doing a treasure hunt thing in here as well. So you'd have to find a really secluded area in here. Obviously it's quite close to public areas, like people living, like Corbridge, Hexham's not far, and there's houses dotted around as well on the hillside. So I'm not sure if I would camp here. It's nice for a little walk and a day out, you know what I mean, but at the beginning I thought, oh, it's great here, but it's too much public in here for me. I'd have to go and venture somewhere different where no footpaths or where you've got to climb our fences and shit to get there. But I suppose if you wanted a sneaky beaky camp and you just want to come here late at night, get set up and leave first thing in the morning, then fair dues. But I can do that on my doorstep. But it's another place to look at in any way. Betty's enjoyed herself running all hour like a lunatic, and Mitzi has as well. Oh, Betty's on the prowl now. We went out to the woods not far from Newcastle Airport last night with my brother-in-law. Found a couple of little camping spots, so that's happy days. And Betty was chasing bloody all sorts in there, deers, rabbits, pheasants, everything. Oh, but she just likes being out, doesn't she? Right, I'm definitely starting to waffle loads now, like talking shite. Kettle's boiling, so I'll let that boil for a little bit longer. I bought a tarpaulin and everything in my bag the day because I thought I'll find somewhere nice set up like I did when I went up to Holt Whistle, but I've just never found a decent location apart from here, which I walked past ages ago. And it's just to stop quickly for a brew, get some food on board, and then I'm going to head off. So I've got about another hour and a half, 2 hours max to walk back to the car, and I might stop off somewhere else. Alright, so it's only a little short video of this. I might not even put it out, I might, it all depends. But the next video I'll definitely be putting out would be me 300 subscription giveaway, which I need to start getting that put out soon. Alright, it's quite a good number of people put in for it, so happy days with that. Alright then, so in any rate, I'll bring you back in a bit. Alright, ta-ra. Let's turn that off. Right then, so I've got a brew made. Mitzi's stand hovering because I've got food on the go. I've got it upside down like, so it's a lamb, chicken pea tangy or whatever it's called. Tell you what, turn that upside down, that'll be the right way, I think. There you go, that's what it is. Alright, so in any rate, that's what it looks like inside. Looks like diarrhea, to be honest. It smells like it's got a little bit of a spice to it, like. Betty's lying chilling out there, look. Mitzi's hovering. There, look. She's trying to get on my knee all the time. because she's a big soft shite and she's going to get kicked off because she's being greedy. Go on, you little greedy dog. Go and lie down. Look at her. All that food down there and she's hovering for my food. Know what I mean? Betty just doesn't give a shit, does she? Betty's trying to eat all the fucking, what do you call it? All the ants. There's tons of them, like. They're all over the place. We're probably getting crawled all over. But see them, they're all on here, everywhere. This place is just covered in them. All over the place. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this before it gets cold, and I'll catch you in a bit. Alright. And this is my little view. Not much of a view like, but it's nice and quiet, except for my yabbering. So catch you in a bit. Right then, as you can see, leave no trace. Alright, that's where I've been. The only trace I've left is the dry dog food that's scattered around on the floor. The dogs have never been bothered about it all the time until I went and hid on the floor because we're about to leave. Now Betty's going around eating bits. But we're going to shoot off now. Back home. My recommendations for this woods are it's nice. It's got some nice little areas in it. If there isn't any footpaths near it, camp in it. But there's absolutely tons and tons of ants. If you didn't mind getting crawled all over by ants all the time, then happy days. But other than that, away from there. Right, come on then, used to. But in any rate, what I would say was, if you didn't mind ants and things crawling all the way, keep here. Right then, so that's us off. It's been a nice walk. It's a canny little woods. It's got some belter little areas in it. There is people walking through it, running through it, cycling through it. But when you're near public footpaths, I suppose that's the price you've got to pay. Another downside to it is there's absolutely shitloads of ants everywhere. Everywhere I went, every location I found that looked suitable to hire a hammock up or ground dwell, I found ant nests. Or there was like an ant's nest within like 20 metres of it, of the areas that I found. And every time you looked on the ground, it was just riddled with ants everywhere. Some amazing views from the outskirts of the woods. Right, I'll just pin you around now, and you can see that's the outlook. I'm just coming out the woods now, and that's the view I'm getting. And then over the other side, the field, more woods. So there's absolutely shitloads of areas to go around here. It looks like there's a some sort of an estate or something over there. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, it's like a manor house. Sorry, my hands are shaking like mad. It's because I've had any alcohol. Not that I'm alcoholic, like. Right. So that's the views. And this is the direction that we came in. And dogs will sleep well tonight. And I think I will, because we've done a fair few miles. I think I've walked around the woods a few times as well, just trying to find different locations. I've definitely been here before, but I can't remember when. I recognised a few bits. I've probably done it a few years ago, when I first started thinking about coming out wild camping and that. But yeah, happy days. Right, so if I find anything interesting, I'll bring us back. If not, this will be the end of the video. That's if it gets put out. I'll see what it's like, whether it's any interest or not. So thanks for watching, everyone.